Welcome back. In this part, we're going to be going around Northreach and getting the 3 side quests that we saw done. So we've got one here, one there, and one down here. So this one right now we're doing is Pride Comes Before a Fall. Oh dear.
Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Alright then.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Alright, let's get going in. Well, I'm ready, let's go.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
Go on then.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. Alright, let's be having you.
You're gonna regret it, just so you know.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded.
Yeah, that seems to work nicely as a combo, doesn't it?
Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other. The Empire will never... Enough. I yield.
You're out there, mate. I think we showed him. His face.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Ah, go on then.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Go on then, it'd be a laugh, wouldn't it?
How'd a bearer win the dame's favour anyway?
By knowing when to hold my tongue for a start.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
It's over.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I'm liking that combo. Seems to be working quite nicely. And rather than trying to nail it on the magic, just using that moment to build up the sword's charge, essentially, and then unleash it. I like that, I like that. It feels more natural with the buttons I'm using.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Fair enough. Fair enough. 22 XP. It's a meteorite again. Very well.
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Extra drills.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it? What do you think?
Oh. The butts, 10 quivers. Oh my.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Alright then, what's your game?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Friend of the people.
The crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we shouldn't give him it while that's going on.
You look like you need a rest.
There we go.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
So can't check on you yet, so let's go for you. Watch out, mate. Where exactly are you? Ah, there we go.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Oh dear. We go back and have a look. You can see like her leg and her arm. Oh dear. You're working way too hard, mate. The treatment of these people is just absolutely horrific. It's just horrendous. It does give you a strong desire to want to help them, it really does. And again, this guy's leg here, you can see. Let's check back on that guy over here. Yeah, you can see. They're starting to be affected by it. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Yeah, there you go, mate. There you go.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
They just don't take into account how it's affecting them at all. Again, they see them just the same as the crystals they're using until, like, the power's gone. It's like, oh, right, then we're done with them, then.
I haven't seen you.
Horrid.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Indeed. Friend of the people. Okay, so we've got one more quest around.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Yes?
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
I suppose, why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Well, I want to peek now. The want beyond the wall. Oh. Deliver the package to the tinkerer, the
Well then,
herbalist,
I suppose you'll
and the liquormonger. Although I say liquormonger and all I can think of is the liquors from Resident Evil, oddly enough. I don't think it's going to be related to that.
No one's allowed through the gate.
Fruit's not getting any fresher.
However do they get that colour?
Oh, indeed.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now, shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
There we go.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Meant nothing by it, mate. Come on.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Do not like you. Right, so, next.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
There you go, then.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars?
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
I'll gladly get out of your sight, mate. Ugh.
Did you say it was in these pies again?
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Alright, here's your heavy purse.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled from our most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
But of course.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Head back to Etienne and see what's up here. Alright, where you at, mate?
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars, essence of rose, brandy wine.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Quest complete. Some of these are just not pleasant to do. That's kind of the point, though, but, you know. Alright, so, nothing else around here. Let's check the world map. See if we've got anything else open up. Let's head back to the hideaway, though. Maybe because of some of the resources we just picked up here, we could upgrade a weapon or some armor, something like that. Alright, Gav. Yeah, he's alright, he's alright.
Make it quick.
Alright.
Same for you, dear.
Because crafting here is not working out for us. Everything we get there is worse. No, that seems to be it from what I can see there. And I'm actually thinking we'll probably end this part here is what I'm thinking.
Look what the curl dragged in.
Indeed.
Coin purse weighing you down.
I'm thinking... like, yeah, the Metian Bonds is just better. Yeah, we've got all the items we need. But yeah, I'm thinking of ending this part here, and in the next part we'll see about heading back and investigating Tatienne's whereabouts for the dame. So, we shall see you in the next part. Ta-ra for now.